In a sleepy town nestled by the sea, there was a quaint old mansion that stood abandoned for decades. Locals whispered tales of a tragic past, where a gifted pianist named Amelia once resided. She was said to have been lured into the mansion by a malevolent force that promised her fame and fortune in exchange for her soul. Years later, a group of curious college students decided to explore the decrepit mansion as a dare. Among them were Alex, the skeptic; Laura, the adventurous one; Mark, the thrill-seeker; and Emma, the sensitive and empathetic soul. As they stepped through the rotting threshold, the air grew heavy with a sense of foreboding. The mansion was filled with dust-covered furniture and eerie portraits of Amelia. The piano, untouched for years, sat in the center of the grand hall, inviting yet ominous. As night fell, the group gathered around the piano, and Laura, with a nervous laugh, dared anyone to play a haunting melody. Mark took up the challenge and hesitantly pressed the keys. The sound that emanated from the piano was both enchanting and chilling. Suddenly, a soft voice joined the haunting tune. Emma gasped, realizing that the voice was Amelia's, echoing from the otherworldly realm. Terrified, she pleaded with her friends to stop, sensing a malevolent presence drawing closer. Ignoring Emma's warnings, they continued, mesmerized by the spectral music. The air crackled with electricity, and the portraits on the walls seemed to come alive, their eyes fixated on the unwitting musicians. As the melody grew more intricate, so did the force that surrounded them. Invisible hands gripped their shoulders, and icy fingers grazed their skin. Emma's heart pounded, sensing Amelia's tortured soul reaching out for release. In a desperate attempt to escape, Alex tried to stand, but an invisible force kept him rooted to the spot. The haunting melody intensified, becoming a sinister cacophony that threatened to consume them. Laura, possessed by an inexplicable determination, refused to halt the performance. The spirits of the mansion, once drawn to the beautiful music, now craved for the musicians' souls, luring them into an eternal symphony of suffering. Emma, her empathy overwhelming her fear, reached out to Amelia's ghost with compassion. She pleaded for peace, promising to honor Amelia's memory and her lost dreams. In that moment, the malevolent force wavered. Through tearful eyes, Emma played a new melody, one filled with hope and understanding. As the last notes resonated through the mansion, the haunting presence subsided, and Amelia's spirit found solace in the embrace of Emma's compassion. The mansion, no longer haunted, returned to a solemn stillness. The group retreated, forever changed by their encounter with the supernatural. They vowed to preserve Amelia's memory and the mansion's history, ensuring that no one else would suffer the consequences of disturbing the lingering spirits. From that day forth, the haunting melody of the mansion ceased, replaced by a gentle breeze that carried Amelia's gratitude and the promise of redemption for those who dared to listen.